Hello.
Ilia to your left. Congratulations. Now that you have done it, and you said you were going to knock out Charles and become a 2-division champion, does it feel the way you thought it would feel?
It feels much better.
Because of how you did it?
Because I already did it, and it's in the past. And I don't know, it feels much better.
Where does that combination rank among the combinations you threw? You know, because you hit him with those 2 punches, and I think Rogan said you were in the octagon. He was out with after the right hand.
I want to understand your question.
What, is that the best combination you've ever thrown? Do you think in competition?
I have better combinations.
You have.
Yeah, I have, but they have to stay inside the octagon with me a little bit more time.
Okay.
Maybe in the future you see them.
How long do you anticipate a run at lightweight? Like, do you feel like you'll try to make several defenses, or is the other guy that you don't like to talk about, is he in the picture in the short term?
I could be ready by the end of the year if they want me. If I get the call from the UFC and they want me to get back in the octagon by the end of the year, I will be ready.
When you were doing the grappling with Charles at one point over there in front of Dana, and he had your leg, were you in any danger with it? Was there anything that was close?
Not at all, and I was this close to get a very dominating position. He did a good scramble there. Then I saw in his face that he was hurt, and I decided to stand up.
And finally, for me, just to ask you, like, do you feel like you made a statement tonight in terms of who the best fighter in the world is? You know, Pantoja was just in here and he made a case for himself. You know, obviously Makhachev is number 1 and has been looking very good. Do you feel like you made a statement tonight that you should be considered number 1?
In the pound for pound ranking,
yes.
I mean, I don't care about that.
You don't care?
No, I don't care. Whatever they want to put me.
Thank you. Congrats.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Ilia, there's some people saying that this 3-fight stretch is the greatest 3-fight stretch in history. Not only the names that you beat, but the way you beat them all. Can you just talk about this run that you're on? I mean, can you put this into perspective, what you've done?
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's difficult to explain with a simple words. Like beat guys like Walt, Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira. Not many people in the world can say that.
Yeah. And what's amazing too is not the way you performed, but the fact that you called your shot, right? The whole time you said, I'm gonna knock him out in the first round. Was anybody around you maybe saying like, bro, like, calm down a little bit, we're moving up, this is Charles Oliveira, you don't have to say first round.
Everyone around me knew it, that I would do it. Everyone knew it.
Very nice. I thought it was amazing too, when you were walking in tonight, like the first time the camera showed you, it seemed like there was just a smile on your face. I mean, here's this pressure-packed situation and you're just...
I just came to collect my belt. I already won it in the training sessions. I know how I work. I know what I'm able to do in the sparring sessions and the training sessions. I know how good I am. I know that no one can match my level of skills inside the octagon. And when I say this, maybe I sound a little bit cocky. That you guys think that I'm crazy, but I used to prove it that I'm the best fighter in the world.
Last thing for me, obviously you should get to enjoy your accomplishment tonight, but Paddy Pimblett did come in the cage tonight, y'all had a little fun. I mean, you know, there's Armin Sarukian, there's Justin Gaethje. Is that the fight that you want more than anything else?
Yes, that's the fight that I want. Because with Charles, I had a little bit difficult situation because I really like the guy, you know. He's a really great human being, you can hate him. You always see him surrounded by his family, friends, teammates. He's an amazing human being. But at the end, I was like, this is competition, I have to do my job, and that's it. But with Paddy, I'm really gonna enjoy kicking his ass.
After the fight, we saw on the cameras, Charles, that you shared some words in the cage. If it's a private conversation, I understand, but if you're able to share, what was
share like very respectful words with each other. All the respect in the world for Charles. He's a legend. He's a legend, and I have all the admiration in the world for him. He's, as I said, an amazing human being, a role model for all of us.
I'm not sure if you're going out to celebrate tonight because it seemed like yesterday you already did your celebrations for this. I'm curious,
We're not celebrating also with, always with my family and friends, of course.
when you do those sort of things, how much of that is because you find it important to manifest what's going to happen, and how much of that is just alleviating the pressure of fight week and having fun with your friends and family?
Listen, many people, they need to see things to believe. Me, I first of all believe and then I say it. So I had many reasons to celebrate the victory because I worked really hard. Every person that was in that dinner yesterday, they put like they effort in this preparation. So everything, the victory is not always inside the octagon, you know. Sometimes it's like when you put your best effort into something, you already feel that you get the victory, you know. You don't always need to get the belts and all that to feel recognized.
And so, listen, you mentioned about you call your shot and then it seems to happen and people doubt you, but now I think it's very hard for anyone to sort of doubt you. You've nailed every prediction so far. Is there anyone at 155 or 170 that you see as a tough challenge for yourself? Is there anyone that you think like, okay, maybe this guy stylistically could present me a challenge, I could still win, but it's a challenge?
Everyone is a challenge, to be honest. There's no easy fights. In the top 5 in any weight division, there's not easy fights. The only thing is that once I get the confirmation and I do my strategy, I make it easy.
Congratulations.
Ilia, front of here. Just a quick one. I think your son stole the show in a lot of the embedded series, hitting pads, and he can't enter the octagon with you, and you gave him a rose when you got the belt.
You know, the first thing he told me when I came out from the octagon, why you couldn't the right punch like this and you did the opposite? Oh, okay. The next time we will try it.
Ilia, for whatever reason in America you keep getting booed. Is that because you're fighting fan favorites? And
Yeah, for sure.
do you believe at some point the American fans will cheer you on?
100%. Maybe with Patty.
Ilia, right here. Just one quick one for me. Last week we were over at the PI at your open workout. You had a Q&A. When you were asked about Patty, you said he needs to win one more fight, and now tonight you're saying
I was
that's...
very excited tonight.
So does he need to win one more fight, or is that who you're going to tell the UFC you want next?
I don't know. Someone from my team told me that Dana was a little bit angry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah? That he said that...
He said that if he was there, he would not have let that happen.
Yeah, but he wasn't there. So, mate, that has to happen.
Ilia, down here to your right. First time back at lightweight since 2022. How did you feel you carried the extra weight?
I felt better than ever, to be honest. It was like 2 different words. I enjoyed the whole process. It was much easier, the whole training camp. And I'm here to stay.
And obviously you've had 3 historic knockouts in a row. I know this one's still fresh, but where would you rank? Which order would you rank them in?
What, the last knockout?
I'm saying, which order would you rank the 3 knockouts that you've had in a row?
I actually answered this question. I would rank Volk in the first place, Max Holloway in the second one, and Charles in the third one. Volk was the hardest one.
Thank you.
Ilia back here, straightforward.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Ilia, we saw after his last fight, Merab goes back to Georgia, and it's a very big with the fans. He gets a big ovation. Obviously, both of you not only are champions, but you have defended the belts multiple times. Do you feel more energy back home from Georgia that you guys are becoming both bigger stars because you guys are now both very dominant?
Of course, every time we get the victory, we become bigger and bigger and bigger. And Merab is a legend. He's a legend in Georgia. Everyone loves him, including myself. I love him.
And then finally, obviously the fight with Patty would be huge anywhere. You could probably have it in any stadium or arena and a lot of fans would come out to it. Is there a place you would want to fight Patty?
Guys,
If not
I would
Spain?
love to take you to Spain. for that fight in the stadium, in the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. You will enjoy it so much. The whole week you will enjoy it. Nice food, nice everything. You're gonna love it. I want to take you guys to Spain.
We hope we get it. Thank you.
Enhorabuena, doble campeón del mundo.